Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, infinite, glorious souls. Thanks so much for dropping by. Someone recently wrote, please take a look at blank, 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 someone's name. He must be exposed. I'm assuming this is a spiritual teacher. And, I was tempted to look. Morbid curiosity. The thing is what I've realized is, this channel started specifically exposing one teacher. And that's really not, you know, unless the person is behaving in exceptionally amoral ways, such as, sleeping with students and embezzling money and, beating people up and manipulation. And that's, take that to the proper authorities, such as the police, or government officials, if it's quite a large organization. But short of that, exposing a particular teacher, um, it's first of all a very intricate task. It's not as easy as it sounds, because the thing is the people who believe in that teacher, they believe. Like you know there's literally next to nothing you can do to get someone to unbelieve something they really believe in. um, Especially when it comes to a spiritual teacher. People entrust their soul to a spiritual teacher. So so it's not as straightforward as exposing them. The other thing you need to keep in mind is, or the other thing I've learned from all of this, is that exposing one teacher, I'm not saying there's anything bad or wrong, or someone shouldn't go and do that. If that's what you feel called to do, go do it. But as for me, I'm more interested in educating. And so, for example, I have taken the approach of, instead of exposing a particular teacher, like, I want to educate people what genuine spirituality actually is. And sort of, because you expose one teacher and three more pop up, like, you haven't really solved the problem. So that's my feeling on the modern spiritual scene is a shit show. It's a marketplace, really. It's not even. I mean, it's maybe not, so maybe shit show is a little strong, but it's a marketplace, a twisted marketplace. And so if I it took a lot of time and energy to help expose this one teacher, and if I spend time on it, then it's just not where I want to put my time, energy, and attention. But for those who do, like, I namaste. But I want to look at the big patterns that all false spiritual teachers and gurus do. And I've highlighted them over and over on this channel. And there's that saying, give a man food and you feed him for a day, teach him how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Well, that's kind of my approach to, um, expose one spiritual teacher, and lead someone away from that teacher, and you free them from a trap. But teach them the truth, or teach them a valid spiritual path, and you've taught them a way of life and principles that they can use to avoid traps and find freedom from traps for the rest of their life. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for asking. And if you feel called to, then go for it. And in fact, anyone who feels like they want to expose a teacher, I would say go for it. It has been such a learning experience for me. And just keep in mind that people are going to hate you. Like, a lot of people are going to hate you, and you actually need to protect yourself, because I don't know about this particular guy, but what we're dealing with is cults and mind control, and people are kind of insane around this topic. And you need to protect your anonymity, and you need to keep in mind that you're going to war. I'm not saying it's a righteous war you're going to, but make no mistake about it. If you try to expose a spiritual teacher or any kind of corruption, it is a battle and it is a fight. And not discouraging the fight. I've enjoyed the sort of righteous fight that I've been doing here. It's been intense at times. Sometimes I've thought of walking away from it, and but make no mistake about it, about what you're doing. I had no idea what I was getting into when I started, and but it's been very rewarding. Thanks so much, dear ones. Take care.